Well, leave it to old Donald Trump. In the Las Vegas plummet, the tourism is down. Yeah, by now you done heard that Vegas is just not the hot spot to be in. Workers are trying to hustle to find work and get hours, and they're not attracting people. As a fact, I think it was the mayor, one of them, the governor, somebody there was trying to beg the Canadians to come back. Nobody in their sane mind wants to any parts of Vegas or parts of America as long as the Trump administration is there. Because when you mess with the immigration policies and the ISIS and all that, how are you going to welcome visitors? What are you going to do? And the money gets funny. So his crackdown on immigration policy as far as workers go, and then the tourism has impeded the business. And so now people have not going. And this is what happens. And this is what I always tell folks all the time. I said, don't talk about it. Let your money do the talking. So see, what we do know, what we can prove, what we can show is when the money get funny, that's when the game has to change. He don't want to act like he know. But we're not even talking about the tariffs, which was a stupid agenda. This whole thing has been dumb, and all it is to self-sabotage. But Las Vegas depends on tourists, the casinos, the monies, the drinks, the entertainments, the shows. And when you're having a pandemic inflicted, an administration that's doing harms to the bottom line, well, yes, you're starting to see the reverberation of it and the totality of it and how it is impeding and it's showing it's flexing a negative spin. How are they going to recover from this? I have no idea. Because they resort to gambling. They resort to having everything that you can imagine to depend on it. And so when he's cutting into the bottom line, the front line, the sidelines, the toe lines, it's tough to keep that going. So, there has to be some balance involved. He is really impacted so much with his cuts and what he's done, that he's done in such a way that's been so cutthroat that it hasn't left much room for, to bring in. You'll talk to a lot of different people across different places, and they're still talking about their short staff and they don't have this and they don't have that. And, as fundamentally speaking, people have not recovered from the pandemic. That's still going to have an impact for another 5 years or so with just that. But this here was a self-inflicted situation that because of his crackdown, because workers, tourism, the language and the words that you put out there have definitely distorted and have turned a lot of people off. So hearing that Las Vegas tourism is down is not a shock or surprise. Hearing that people